What's going on, dreamers? So Mama Dreams and I went to Jasper, Indiana to see Mike Summerlot, an amazing goat man, and pick up 2 more Bottle Baby Toggenburg bucks. So we have had horrible luck with our bucks, unfortunately, and no fault of Mike's at all. Our very first one was a super furry dude, and this was 5 years ago. And the heat of summer was just too rough on him. We didn't know at that time that we were supposed to shave him, so that was our bad. And then our next one, Rhett, beautiful, my best friend ever. Made us lots of pretty babies. We had him over at a buddy's house and on his pasture, and he just got a very heavy parasite load that our worming protocol apparently was not helping with, and got down. We spent 4 or 5 days treating him multiple times a day, and we thought he was going to rebound. We thought everything was great. He was doing fine. He was strutting around the pasture. Next day he was gone. Luckily he had left us 2 sons though, and we foolishly got rid of one of the sons and kept the other son. And
he's 3. One didn't make it.
Oh.
Yeah, we had twins. We had twins with one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And
so
I've got Nova, which we still have Nova. So we had one girl with police. Yeah, right. And
yeah, I remember now, y'all. So that was kind of tragic and traumatic. The one that didn't make it, Goose's twin, they still had afterbirth on him, and he went too close to the Mangalista pen, and our Mangalista smelled the afterbirth, and that was kind of what happened, unfortunately.
Craziest thing.
And she's not a mean pig at all. She never bothered any other animals, and that's all I could determine was the afterbirth. But because of the afterbirth in that scenario, Mama Dreams had me rehome her or turn her to sausage, and she was a good pig that I'd spent a lot of time with and made her like a pet. So she went to my buddy Brandon's and has made him lots of babies, and is just the best little pig ever, because I was not going to eat my sweet Sally. Or what happened? Yeah, she just had more babies. But anyhow, so we raised a goose, and Goose was looking amazing. He was an internet sensation, and I don't say that lightly. He's been viewed at least 1 million times by now, and just amazing buck. And urinary calculi set in like bam, and we were like, oh my goodness, like big healthy thriving buck dead. Like it happened that quick. So we've had that hole, we've had that void. I really love our bucks, and I told Mike when it happened to Goose, and that was 6 months ago or so, close to it. I said, brother, please put me down on the list for another buck kid. And he said, how about I get you 2? 2's better than 1, especially when you're going to raise them as bottle babies. They want to be with somebody. So that's what we did today. We went and got them. And that is Ray and Paul. I'm going to let Mama Dreams take the camera to show y'all them.
Ray. There's Paul.
So one of them will be registered. The other one will not be. We had planned to weather the other one, but with our poor luck with bucks, we've decided that we're going to keep them both intact just in case something happens. Hopefully nothing happens, but y'all, I was going to name them Keith Whitley and Conway Twitty. And when we were pulling in the driveway, Mama Dreams was like, you should name them Ray and Paul. I was like, all right, cool. So we named them Ray and Paul, my 2 best friends. And the commentary already has just had me laughing so hard I had tears rolling. Babe, tell them what you were just saying before I started taking this video. Show them the goats.
Honestly, their names are backwards. That should be Ray, and this should be Paul.
Yeah.
He's the more mischievous one.
Like Paul.
He's the chill one, like Ray.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, and they're just goats. We're doing goat things. And so obviously with their names, it just makes it funnier. I'm not going to repeat what was happening back there. Children may be watching.
Yeah, good point, y'all. But I'm telling you, she had me laughing so hard I had tears rolling. And it's just even more funny because they're my best friends' names.
Yeah, that's what makes it 20 times more funny.
Look at this cutie. That's Ray right there. I see the green tattoo ink. Don't eat the paper. But that's our adventure for today.
Hey, Paul.
And we got to get home because Mama Dreams' Highlander, Gus, has done what, babe? You turn it around and let him see you while you tell this story.
No. So what happened was, apparently, Gus, now we've had Tucker for 2 weeks, I think, about 2 weeks, and hadn't touched the silky coop. Now, this coop that we have is not the best. It was made out of a kennel, and it's one of those Rural King kennels that are like, we didn't really care for them because they don't stay together.
The price did not reflect the quality. They were expensive as snot for crappy little booger kennels.
So, hello, Ray. So, we use them for coops. And it's been fine. Like,
are you pointing the camera at me while you talk?
The bougie coop.
Sammy, point the camera at you. Let them see your pretty face.
No, because that means I have to cut it off.
That's all right. Stop it and flip it. That's okay.
So, the coop has been great for years. It's our bougie coop. That's what we call it. And my silkies have been just fine. Well, Sophie Lynn sends a picture from going out to do towards a video, and Gus has broke into it, tore it down, and just demolished the outside coop. My sail on the top of it's down. He had broke into the coop, so Sophie had to get the chickens in there and lock it back up to keep Gus out. So,
get a Highlander, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I don't think they said that. I think they just said they're cute. And she wanted a cute cow.
He got one. But he, so that's what he did. He's in a little bit of trouble. And
it's never a dull moment at Chasing Dreams Homestead.
And it always seems to happen when we're not home.
Yeah.
Like, why can't all this happen
Murphy's
when
Law,
we're
baby. Murphy's Law.
home and can tend to it? But
who's eating me? Is it Paul or Ray? Which one of them's nibbling on me?
Ray.
Ray. Oh, Ray. Buddy. I'm going to have so much fun with these two goats named after my best friend.
Turn left to merge onto I-64 East.
But we, I don't know, nothing can happen when we're home to take care of. But I'm proud of Sophie Lynn.
Yep.
I didn't have to tell her what to do. She automatically knew to get them in there and get it locked up to keep Gus out.
Yep.
So I'm super proud of her. Stuff like that just makes my heart sing because we didn't have to tell her. She just took it upon herself and was smart enough to do it and knew that's what needed done, and very proud.
Homesteading creates strong, independent, outside the box thinking kids. You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
But I'll go ahead and post that video on the end of this video. And as always, y'all, till next time.
Keep dreaming.